night that you first met? I was there. It's just a typical girls' night out at Tequila Cowboy. The usual. Okay. Dancing and karaoke until at some point I look over at Erika and she was just googly-eyed, admiring this man running the DJ booth. I'm like, what is going on with you? She said, is it just me or is that guy really cute? And I don't need to take credit for any of this, but I may have written her name down and her number and forced her to hand it to David before we ran out. We ran out giggling like little schoolgirls. And then after a must-needed Taco Bell stop, she received that first message from David, and I could tell she was overjoyed. She was trying to play it cool, but we knew that this guy was the real deal.
We sit there in the parking lot and he looks at me and he's like, what do you think I do? And I'm not the guy to give advice, especially when it comes to women, because my track record is not very good. And the advice that I give him, I said, listen, man, if you're sure about this girl and you're confident, there's no more reason to wait. And he looks at me, and without a moment of hesitation, he looks me right in the eyes and he says, let's go buy a ring. And as I sit back and look at David and Erika, I only pray that one day I will be able to be as sure about a woman as David is about Erika. He loves her more than I have seen him love anything, and I've seen the way that he plays video games.
From the first time I set my eyes on you, I didn't know from the start. I didn't know how you turned my life around, or how in love I'd be with who you are. But you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touched me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. And when I have you in my arms, I feel undone. So in a long way, I've come to say I love you.
There isn't a word in the dictionary that can describe how much I love you. Since the day we met, I've thought about nothing else other than spending the rest of my life with you. I vow to say, that sucks whenever you're having a bad day, hug you when you're crying, laugh at most of your jokes, and to be with you to the end of my days and beyond.
So we'll start today and build our world together.
You're my best friend. I'm so excited to marry you. And I promise to always share my cheese dip with you, or just buy you an extra one. I promise to nurture our love forever. And I promise to always adventure with you. I love you.
As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
I've chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
But you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. It's when I have you in my arms, I feel undone. So in a long way, I've come to say
By the power vested in me, it is my honor and delight to call you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to be the first to present David and Erika Rivera. Congratulations.
So in a long way, I've come to say I love you. It's in a long way, I've come to say I love you. It's in a long way, I've come to say I love you. I smile every time I think of the first night that we kissed. You waited in the doorway till I finally pulled you in. I've never found a wine intoxicating as your lips. I knew right then I never want another pair of them. I've never laughed as freely as I did beneath the trees, hearing you tell stories while I tried to sit and read. I've seen my share of storms, but in your voice I found my peace. So I laugh until my stomach hurts while you lie there next to me. But baby, there's no way that I won't cry when I see you walking there, that I all eternity wrapped in one space and time. It's in your eyes, dressed in white, to be my bride. I found love and courage are like two hearts in a dance. Wherever the one goes, the other dares to take a chance. So I took a knee, and now I get to take your hand. And with you by my side, I'm stronger than I've ever been. Oh, but baby, there's no way that I won't cry when I see you walking down, that I all eternity wrapped in one space and time. It's in your eyes, dressed in white, to be my bride. Oh, be my bride. Oh, for the rest of my life. Baby, there's no way that I won't cry when I remember you walking down.